Watcher and a Cee-Jay. What's going on? How we doing? So, did I push record? See, yes I did. Right, what's happening? Big respect to all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching my videos. Really appreciate it, especially the last one. Sorry it's taken so long to make another one, but you know, other things get in the way sometimes. So I'm back, I'm on it, I'm fishing. So I'm at Megan and Demi's, I've done my bailiff duties, so I thought, you know what, I haven't done a video for a while. I'm going to do a video today, now, hello. And I'm actually going to show you my rig, because I'm fishing the Weedy Lake, and you hear me keep banging on about a bungee chod, bungee chod, bungee chod. So I'm actually going to show you how I make my bungee chod. So it's only two different pieces of, like, a chod section, chod link, and a boom section. So it's just a couple of extra components: little bait screw, hook, tail rubber, swivel. So, but before that, I've got something to show you. Something really, really nice. Check these bad boys out. Boom! Nash LR6000s. Yeah. Lovely little carbon dial on the front here. Now, I bought 1,000 meters of bullet mono, £18. I've only got about, I ain't got enough to do another sport on them. So I don't know how much they hold, but it's more than what I thought. So on my scopes, and I've got my little blue detail there, my little whip in there, and on the back of the rod down the back there I've got a little blue fish. So it's only right I went with the little LR6000s. So, and I tell you what, I've been using them for a couple of weeks now, and they are absolutely pucker. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. They're absolutely pucker. Playing a fish, you know, when a fish, the noise on them, the clicking noise, you know. Oh, it's wicked. Oh, here we go. Colin the coat's going to pick me up now. Yep, I am going to get picked up by the coat. Look, he's right on the spot and all. There he goes. He's down again. Bib bib. No. Make some noise. Shh. Shh. Get up there, boy. Shh. Ah. Oh, you little bugger. He's got me now. Pick me up. I'm going to catch a coat. Gonna catch a Colin. Oh, he's down for a while, isn't he? Look. Please don't. Oh, we come up right over there. Well, hopefully there's fish over there scaring him away. Nope, he's down again. Pain in the actual Harris. So anyway, I'm over there where he's diving, and I've also got one just out by this new, well, by Mummy Weed Bed. So this is the Mummy Weed Bed. I'll tell you that now because it's grown up already in them kind of places. So I've shipped me bait out just to, where is it, am I looking at it? I'm in the tree. So in this little shadow there's a bit of weed just there, so that's like the entrance to Mummy Weed Bed. So when I got here it was fizzing up just down in this little silty bit, so I got the old bushwhacker out, shipped it out, and then that one used the old wrap sticks, boom. So I'm going to get the components together, and I am going to show you how I make this rig. So bear with me, give me like 3-4 minutes because it's all in there, and I'll be back. Right, so excuse me. So I'm going to show you the components. Now I've already made up my chod section. Just for the simple fact, I have them already made up, so all I have to do, like, and yeah, I'm silly. I lost my rig box, so I keep them in this. I just wrap the chods round in there, so I keep them in there. So, but I don't complete them. So this is basically a little chod with a size 8 swivel on it, and that is a chod claw. Yeah, size 6 chod claw. So that's what I've got on that. Now that is the Nash chod link. That's what I use, £20. So that's that. So I can put that one away. Now, depending on how weedy the spot is that I'm fishing, I only like trigger link in 20 or £25. Now, in the situation where I'm fishing now, I am opting for the £25 trigger link. So I take a good piece out. Now, trigger link is very supple, like really supple, so supple it's just, look, it just does what you want. But there's a hidden secret to this. So when this is wet, this has a bungee effect, so it bounces, like stretches. Not so much, but so I'm using a 2.5 ounce lead in a weedy lake, and I'm going to set this up now and show you exactly how I'm setting it up and how it's being fished, and all the hook holds on these fish with this rig have been near enough that much from the hook, near enough down to the swivel back in its mouth, and where it's bungeeing and he's trying to shake his head, it's bouncing the lead, but not bouncing the lead enough to delodge the hook, because I'm using a length. I am going to use about 14 inches. Well, it'd be about 12 inches once I've tied it. I cut it a little bit short, but so I literally take that one end through, make a loop knot. It is quite tricky sometimes to get the extra little bit of end through, because it does fray, and having big fingers like me don't help. And yes, it does take me a while to do it, sort it out and get it ready, but it is deadly. Let me tell you that for free, it is deadly. So let me try and, I don't want to take it off camera. Everyone knows how to do a loop knot, pretty sure. So I don't really like to make too much of a loop, like around the swivel. So I do try and tease it down ever so it's just touching the swivel. You see that? It's just touching the swivel. Soak it down. Pull it tight. Oh, where are we there? Pull it tight. And there. So, if you actually look carefully, where that's wet, you can see the spring in it, the bunge. So, chop that bit off. Don't need that little excess bit. That goes. So then, with the bit of putty, so I do like to put a bit of putty on the swivel. Not a lot, just I don't want it slowly, you know. I want it to fall through, because I master the hook with a nug, foam nugget, so that literally will go just before, just around and on the knot. So just that. So there's not a lot, it's just enough to get that down. Of course we'll sort the chod section out in a second. So that will then sit pretty much like so. So then I love these anti-tangle sleeves, the Nashy ones, the tungsten ones. They are just, I get the extra long ones. They are epic, I tell you, they are really, really cool. So, oh yeah, baiting needle. Hold on one second. So you just gonna thread this little bit of thread this on that. Oh yeah, I'll do that anyway. So when you can't find your baiting needle, so I'm not going to stand there and start looking for it. I know I can't find it. What I do, I take a little bit of line and then pull the anti-tangle sleeve on. So he's on like that. And so you create a nice boom section, yeah? Because this is going to be connected to your quick link swivel that is on your main line. So make a nice boom. So I know you're going to be looking and going, that's very white, Cee-Jay, that stuff. So this will take on any substrate, the colour of any substrate that it goes over. Clay, wet it down, pull it tight. So this would go over clay and it would take on the clay. Went over the weed, it would take on like a dirty matter of the weed. But, so that is basically the rig. So I'll pull that up there. So I've just got to put the bait screw on, and then we're rocking. Straighten that a bit. So get the old bait screw. I use the 8mm ones. And yeah, you're probably thinking, wow, that's a lot of metal. No. If your pop-ups are pop-ups, mate, they will pop up. So, pardon me. Pardon me. So, that goes on there like that. Bosh. Stick that round there. Get him round. Back through the eye of the hook. Just like that. I like to push it right the way back because I'm going to blob it with a lighter. Which is in, no it's not in my pocket, it's right there. So pull that bit back, get the old lighter, blob her down, and then you might think, oh crazy, but so I can't find me rig tool, so I take a tail rubber, quick link tail rubber, and just put him in the D just to form that little, you know, so as it's not kinked. There you go. So that can move freely around. See? So that is a chod section. I need to chop that a little bit further down because that will cause a problem. Chop that bit down. So that is practically how it's going to sit out there with a bait. So that is the bungee chod, and it's made out of trigger link, the boom section. So like I said, there's two. I like these two breaking strains. I like the £20 and the £25. Really good stuff, man. I've had so many fish on this rig, like it's crazy. Now, I used to do it on the Ronnie. Well, I still do it on a Ronnie if I was to use a Ronnie. But at the moment, I'm fishing a clear lake, a weedy lake. Sorry. So if I had a clear spot going on, I'd opt for a size 7 chod claw, and there's the old top bead. So there it is there, and this one has actually got, so watch this, let it focus. You can see that stretching. Now that is stretching a lot. Now this is the 20 pound. It's got a slightly different colour. So what I do is I like it black when it goes out there. I like the rig to be black. So I will get a Sharpie and I will touch it up, like fleck it with the Sharpie, and just, you know, add a little bit of colour to it so as it comes on pretty quick. You can probably see on the back there I've used that to colour it in. So I just grab the Sharpie. So I'll get the Sharpie, I'll hold that, and I will just fleck it. All the way, even around this little bit. Don't know why. So then it blends in a little bit quicker, and it hasn't got so much more to take on. So that is what I call my bungee chod. And I'll take I would quite happily take a Nash hot tuna, 15 mil. I've pimped them up a little bit. I'll take one of these, I'll put it on that, sorry, with a little bit of rig foam, cast it to the spot, and I will be quite happy to sit there with that pop up and this rig to sit out there for 48 hours and do a bite. So that's the bungee chod rig. There you go, look, she's starting to bunge. Bosh. So that's the bungee chod rig. So I know you've seen me do it before, but this is my like snowman presentation. So this is made up out of skin link, 20 pound, semi-stiff, and it's probably about 7 inches long, and it is attached to a twister long shank with a 21 mil bait screw. So I use an 18 mil bottom bait and a 3/4 of a 15 mil pop-up. So I'll cut a little bit off the 18 mil so it's nice and flushed, and do the same to the pop-up, screw them both on, thread this into a PVA mesh bag, like a little mesh ball, which I have in here. They're already made up. See them in there, already made up, and I'll thread that through that, and that will be a bottom bait rig, and that will go straight out there. And where did I put that bottom bait rig? Oh, there she is. So that's my bottom bait rig. Now I will use a claw on this as well. So hopefully, like, well, not hopefully, it's like, if you like the rigs and you want to give them a go, do so. This one I've been using constantly for about 7 or 8 years now. The Ronnie rig I've only started using probably about a year, maybe a year and a half. But the stiff hinge, now I've always used a stiff hinge rig. I love a stiff hinge rig, but I spoke to a certain member of Nash and said to him, what can I use this for? And Mr. O to the D, he said boom section. So I started using it as a boom section on the chod, well, on the stiff hinge, and I come up with my own name, bungee chod, because it is bungee. It's elasticated hook link, it says it. Focus. Focus. Yeah, I think that's it. Elasticated hook link. So yeah. So that is my bungee chod rig. So I hope you like that and found that a little bit interesting. Now, I share my stuff because it's caught me a lot of fish. I'm pretty secretive quite a lot of the times, but when something's doing me really, really well, you've got to try and share it. You have to share it with people. If they want to take it on board and listen, then wicked. If you catch fish on it, please let me know. So it's an amazing rig, people. Like, it is an amazing rig, man. It really does. It does what it does. It does catch fish. Really does. So yeah. So I ain't gonna bore you too much with everything, but that is how I do that rig. There's a video of me doing a slip D already further down, so if you want to watch me tie that up, do so. Well, if you want to, that is. That's probably my first video I've done on the channel. So for now, I'm gonna get some lunch on. I think I'm gonna cook a chicken curry. So I've just got to heat up really. So let me wallop that about. Hello everyone. Wallop that about that. It's not going to work because it's come off of there. Stupid bloody thing. So that's what I'm going to do. That's going to fall off. I know it is. So I'm going to take that off of there. Find somewhere to put it properly. And then hopefully we'll have a fish. So I hope that was quite helpful for you. You know, like I say, I don't really show a lot. I don't share a lot. But that is one thing that one rig has done me probably 70% of my bites in this weedy lake, and I've lost one fish on that rig, and that was to my own stupid fault. So I had a fish on it, on the rig. I didn't sharpen the hook. It didn't do nothing to the hook. I just winged it. So I put a bit of foam on it, wrapped it up, winged it straight back on the spot, thinking that I was going to get another one. I did get another take, but I had a hook pull. So when I got when I reeled in, as you do, looked at the hook, point's done. So, but it weren't done, it was just blunt, like blunt. I could not get it to grip any part of my skin. So that was my stupid fault. So now I'll make sure I've got them tied up so I can just whap a new boom on. Or I can just cut it off from the boom, tie it straight to the swivel and the boom that's already there, put it straight back out there. No messing. So here's wishing. So let's see what we're going to do. I'm going to have my chicken curry, make a coffee, and then I'll be back because you don't want to hear me slurping. Alright, so let me get that off of there for a minute without touching it like on Wally. Oh yeah. Bosh. So, rods are still in play. Chicken curry's going to get munched up. And this is oh, what's that floating in the old chimbalta? Looks like an old plastic bag. I have to get a little 6-footer out and cast of that and pull that in. So for now, I'll be back. I'm literally just going to have me munch, and I'll see you in a bit. You beautiful, lovely, sexy people. Come on, the rods. 3, 2, 1. Did. Told you one day it's going to happen. I'll be back. Bosh. So, no action. And going to call it a day. I know I've got a couple of 3 hours, but I want to go and see my mum. And then I'll go and see my mum. And then I'll pop into Asda on the way out for the missus and the kids quickly. So I want some of them donuts. So going to give it another 10-15 minutes. So I thought, you know what, it's in a video, it's good enough, it's a nice one. So it's all about rigs, so it's not really about the fishing. So I am out here trying to catch one while I was showing you the rigs and stuff. But oh, kingfisher, I can hear him. Oh look, check the old girl out, look. Check her out. She's going to come right through my line because she's a wally. She's already come through my left hand rod. Yeah. Okay. The old swanage. And there is an old kingfisher flying around somewhere. I heard him do his tweet 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 tweet. So she's having a little munch down there. There's a bit of boily down there. I'll give to her. Her boyfriend don't know. She's cheating on him with boilies. So yeah. Oh. So I'm going to end the video, and surely I'll be back here tomorrow anyway. So you never know. I might make another video tomorrow. So as soon as I get home, I'm going to clean the video up a little bit and post it up. So for now, tight lines, keep it carpy, and where is he? I heard him. There he is there. Oh, you ain't going to see him, he's flying off over there. He's flew right over the top of them trees, he has. He's flying right up there, he has, wee. So, see you later, girl. She's waving goodbye. She waved her tail goodbye. So from me and Swanage, have a lovely day. Thanks for watching. And like I said, keep it carpy. See you on the other side, my carpy friends. Big love. Don't forget, if you're after a new set of reels, LR6000s by Nash, yeah, absolutely the dog's dangles. Brilliant reels, man. Right, latest people. Have a good one. Adamo, Cee-Jay.